Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Just doing a couple things around the base. I haven't done much in between episodes. I just am crafting up this thing here. I can remember where I put the assemblers. Here we go. So there we go. I forget what it's called, the label maker or something like that. I think it's from Steve's Factory Manager. And according to the quest, this will let us assign the unique names to anything. So maybe I can label the input buses to make it a bit easier to see. So let's just go ahead and get that. Apparently, that's not gonna detect that. Oh well, no big. So let's see. It says type in the text box to set a label or to search stored labels. Let's see, do you just right click it? Oh, you do it. All right, so let's say I wanted to do like input bus. I'm curious how this works, like input bus 1 or something. Can I just put that on the machine? I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, I have to break some of these. I'm going to lose that. I don't particularly want to lose that. I guess we can just pull it out and then, yeah, like all of it will go in there. So if I do like that and then shift, how does this? Oh, there we go. So input bus 1. All right. We'll put that back. Should I do like fluid hatch 1 or input hatch 1? Probably. All right, so what? Oh, okay, so it searches for them. So like input bus 2, input bus 3. There we go. So I could just like go along and do that. Now let's just make sure this is actually working. I assume it probably is. So if we did output input bus, yeah, okay, so it does say input bus 1. It just makes it a bit easier than trying to go by all the coordinates. So I will probably go ahead and do that to all of those. I'll probably do that with the tanks here as well, just so that it's easier for me to figure out. All right, I have labeled everything here. All the hatches and all the input hatches and the tanks. I think that'll just make it a bit easier when we're doing some automation now. Last episode, we automated the motor, but the one thing I had a problem with was it inputting the fluids into the hatches, which I didn't want it to do. So I have added this condition, which I'd kind of toyed with before, but I think we got it working here. But we'll see how this works. So basically, it just has to check the chest for the specific amount of items for the motor, and if it does, then it'll go through this. One thing I'm a little, well, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but say the AA system puts the stuff in, is it going to pull it out fast enough that it's not going to like trigger again? I guess I could change the trigger interval to like once every 2 seconds to give it just some time to pull it out, and then it won't be like, oh, there's still more stuff in here. Let's put the fluids back in again. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this again. I need, I think, 2 more motors. Why don't we just go ahead and do both. I have all the osmiridium, so let's go ahead and just, yeah. We do have to craft up that stuff, but it's, what is it, about 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, it takes a little second. I could have, nah, I'm just gonna leave it. All right, but that is that one. Now, I would like to, let me think here. What do I want to do? Right, I do want to get this up and running by the end of this episode. So, right, I needed, that's what I was trying, I couldn't remember. The kinetic. I need 3 more of these, including the one up there. And I'm short on blaze, I believe. Yeah, 21. And some aluminum. Still haven't got this done. I usually just do half a stack and throw it in here. And that will do that. So, got some more blaze rods. And I can't remember, we got what, 3 for these? 3. Anyway, I gotta wait just for some of that to craft up now. I also need for this to finish. Yeah, that's just gonna take a second. All right, I think it just did the last ingots here, so this should appear here. But it never wants to appear when I'm actually looking at it. As soon as I walk away, it'll show up. Now, I did break some of the blocks, so the thing it won't turn on right away. I just want to make sure it's working before it does turn on. Yeah, this should drop. Maybe that wasn't quite ready. Come on. Oh, right. I always forget about this, because I don't have this. Yeah, I don't have this. I have to do that like that. Okay, so this should put the stuff in. Come on. Unless it did it when I wasn't looking again. Okay, it did. And it did put the 2 in there. Okay, perfect. So we'll turn that on. And it shouldn't put anything else in here. Nope. All right, so that seems to be working absolutely perfectly. Now, like I said, it could be maybe not the most optimal way of doing it, but it does appear to be working. And there we go. It just put the other ones in, and it's working. Oh, that is so cool. All right, perfect. All right, so last episode I kind of fooled around a little bit with the Steve's Factory Manager, and just trying to get a feel for it before I kind of like showed it off on stream. Well, not stream, but while I guess I can throw that in there. I don't need to keep that on me right now. Yeah, while recording, I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it. Wish that thing would hurry up. But I think this episode, let's go ahead and fully automate another component, and I will kind of walk through the entire process, I think. So if we do, I'm trying to think, pump is another one that I want to, yeah, because I use this for energy hatches. So I think, yeah, why don't we go ahead and try this. I should just pull these out until I kind of get everything going. All right, so let's take a look at this. So I think, all right, so this is a one trigger. I think I can put this in a command group. So I can like kind of shrink this all. So like, let's see. I don't want to kind of ruin it. Okay, so if I put that in there, and then that's not how that works. All right, so that's probably how it works. So let's move this. And maybe that how. All right, so it forms like its own group. How do we close group? All right, so you kind of like double click on it. Okay, perfect. So question is, how do I get it out of this? All right, so there we go. So you can do it like that. All right. So that is good to know. Why don't I go ahead and move all this to the second group, and we'll come back and start fresh with the pump. All right, so we got everything in this command group, and I think I can just change the name. So LUV motor. And save. Yep. All right, so there's the LUV motor group. So let's go ahead and I guess we will create a new command group. We'll do that. We'll put that there. Change this to LUV pump. Save that. And then you can just click on that and we will get to the LUV pump stage. All right, so first things first, we need a trigger. And I think the 2-second one, I think that is good. And close that. Then I need a condition. So we'll do condition with the inventory. And then this is where we put all the items that we need in here. So requires all. Now I wish there was an easier way to pull this up while I'm looking at it. I don't remember. So motor, niobium and titanium and HSS. So motor, let's see, what's the motor? I guess we'll do 1. Back, and then the niobium small pipes. It's a bit annoying trying to find anything, or find everything. Because this only goes so many small pipes, and then I needed, what was it, 2 back, and then the HSS plates. Yeah, it pulls up everything. Was it 2? Yeah, it sucks I have to keep closing it out and taking a look, but yeah, 2. Then 8 SS screws. HSS S screw. Yeah, that works. 8. Then it was... Does it have to be the styrene? I don't remember. I don't think it needs to be. Does it have to be styrene? Maybe need... Yeah, I think it has to be styrene. I must have made a bunch at the beginning and I don't remember. Let's just try to nail it down. There we go. And it needs 4 of those, right? All right, next one. 2 SS rotors and 2 yttrium. So easy enough. And yttrium. Plus by amount 2. All right, so there is the condition. This is all the stuff for the pump, requires all. And if it is true, then we will go to the next part. So we need to input everything into... Oh, it's right there. I can delete that. So we need to input all this stuff again. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but yeah. So whitelist, and I guess we'll just do everything again. This one I won't do specific amounts, I don't think, because it's just gonna, it'll wait till this is, and then it'll just pull everything in. So what was it, HSS? Plates. Yeah, why don't I move this over? That way I can remember. Niobium. Fluid pipes. HSS screws. HSS rotor. And did I get everything? I think I did. No, I think I'm missing something, aren't I? Yttrium. What am I missing? The styrene. Oh, you can mouse wheel down. That's a little faster. All right. So there we go. So if everything's in here, then start doing this. So we need to input everything. We'll close that, close that. We'll move this to here. Now we can just do trigger and trigger, so true. All right. Now this is the part we do all the different outputs. Now there is, what do we need? 7? Yep, 7 output. So create output. It's like right on top of the condition. I like really line that up well. Oops, not input. I need output. So 4, 5, 6, not input. 7. All right, let me set all these the same way. We'll do so input bus or input bus 1. So input bus 1, then we do whitelist, and then we do 1 motor. And again, I think this needs to be specific. So there is that one, and then I could name all these if I really wanted to. If I wanted to put like motor and everything, but I'm not going to do that. So let me go ahead and set all these again. And all right, there is the last of it. All right, and I just realized I forgot to change this to down. So that's a bit annoying having to do that. Maybe we should just leave, yeah, why don't I just leave the up on and see if that works, because it's just less clicks that I have to do. wonder if there's a way to kind of save that so I don't have to do that every time. All right, so we got the trigger, we got the condition, we got the input, all the items into the thing, we got all the outputs. So let's just go ahead and connect all these. And now the last thing we need is the fluids. And I think it's just the same as the other ones, if I remember correctly. 1 soldering alloy and 250 lubricant. Yep. So, and that is pretty much the same as the items. We just do it this way. So we'll do 2 inputs for the fluids and 2 outputs. Now I could do, if I wanted, I could do the inputs on this side. But I kind of do, I don't know. We'll figure out what I, like I could have it input the items, then pull in the fluids, and then do all the outputs. But I don't know, I'm just kind of doing it this way. Don't think it matters. All right, so we'll do tank input hatch 1. So input hatch 1, much easier with the, no, that's down. Oh wait, no, that doesn't matter. Wait, no, wrong. That's not what we're doing. Inputting from the soldering tank, which I named it, soldering. And then the target doesn't matter on that one. Whitelist, soldering, specific amount, yes. So 0 buckets, 144 millibuckets. And this one, tank, we want the lubricant tank. So that one, input, lubricant, and specific amount, 250. And get rid of that. And then the same with this. We'll do tank, input hatch, input hatch 1, target, we want down, whitelist, soldering alloy, specific amount, 144, and the last, input hatch 2. Yeah, there's only so much room, unfortunately. So maybe I should do like input H2 or something like that. I don't know. Lubricant, specify amount, 250. All right. And did I do down? It didn't. Did without, right? Yep. All right. So those should be good. So we'll just connect these. All right, there we go. So it basically just kind of goes in order. It triggers, checks for the condition, then it does whatever you tell it to, and then it'll go down here, and then it'll go up here, down here, then up here, and down there. So I think that is everything sorted out. I think we got, that should be everything. I have set my, I did went ahead and craft a bunch of HSS ingots, so we shouldn't have to wait here. So let's go ahead and do that. I forgot to do that. I do have a small, I think I have small pipes now, don't I? Automated? I don't remember. Or do I not have an interface on that? I might not have an interface on it. No, I don't. I may just do a few. How about we do like 3 more? I don't think I have enough channels over there. I would have to check though, I don't remember. Let's just throw that in there for now. And then we'll see if I got all this stuff right. Oops. I think I got all I think I did put this in here, right? Yeah. All right, so let's go see if this works now. Put that in there. Pump. Got everything. Just crafting up a couple components here. Silicon rubber, why is it doing that? I'm actually kind of curious why it's doing that. Because didn't I tell it to do... I did. I wonder if those work. Now that I'm thinking about this... Hold on. Did I put... First of all, these cables are in here. But did I... In that... I have crafted them. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have crafted them with the styrene. The silicon rings? I must have, because I'm... If we look at the pump... Yeah, it's saying silicon rubber. That actually... I wonder if they all different types work. It's only showing the one, maybe. I wonder if... I'm actually kind of curious before I do this, because I must have used that before. If I put it in here, does it like rotate through? Oh, see, it does in here. It doesn't in AI. Oh well. Maybe I should I change that back? Or should I just use the styrene? Well, maybe I should just change the... Oh, I don't want to have to change that. Decisions. Why don't we just change it to the styrene that I set the stuff for? If I can always change it back if I decide to. So that is something I gotta look out for, since it doesn't, when we're looking under here, it doesn't cycle through stuff that maybe like or dictionaried with. Okay, anyway, let's try this again. So pump in there. And I think that's good. There we go. It should put everything in there. I don't remember if I... Oh, there it goes. It's running. And these are empty, which is exactly what I wanted to see. We should get our pump in 3 seconds. All right, so there is the pump. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna have to go through here and add all these recipes here. So we can close groups. So we got our LUV motor, LUV pump, and then obviously we'll do the piston and all those sorts of stuff. And obviously it takes me a little bit of, it's just a lot of clicking, basically. It's not difficult. Once you see what is going on with this, it's actually pretty easy. Now, now that I'm thinking, actually, I need those motors. I used one of the motors that I need for the thing. So I'm gonna have to craft another motor here. But it's all automated, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait for the osmiridium dust. Anyway, let me take a pause here. I'm going to craft up all the rest of the stuff for the rotors, and hopefully I'm getting close enough, near enough to the blaze powder. So hopefully we'll be there soon. And ender pearls I needed as well. All right, so we got plenty of ender pearls here. And apparently you get gas tears and miniature hearts, and apparently Endermen drop iron doors as well, in case you were wondering. Anyway, let me cut here and we'll come back and set up the rotor, or the turbine, or whatever it is. All right, so as I was crafting up this, the high kinetic, is it high? Yeah, high kinetic wind generator. It's actually a lot more expensive than I kind of realized here. I have, I think, about 2,000 and something steel is being used, and a whole bunch of stainless steel and everything. It's these shafts, they're 9 each, and if you can see, there's enough for 40 in here. I need 8 more of these to go, and that's including the one I already crafted, so it's actually quite a bit more expensive than I would kind of initially realized, just seeing it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to craft this up. And yep, we will be back. And really quick, there is the 3 low kinetic wind generators. So this is actually moving along, but it is quite slow. Definitely not fast. It took basically just smelting, just a lot of smelting. 2,000 something ingots of steel is pretty serious. All right, there we go, the high kinetic wind generator. And let's go ahead and craft the other one. Getting pretty good at building these. And of course I say that and I already forgot. And we'll just use that battery. And there we go. There is the high kinetic generator. We got the wind generator and then the regular generator. All right. And the reason I'm actually using those gears is because they do not break. If you look at the, actually let's do kinetic. There we go. Yeah, these ones don't break. Yeah, there is this one, the kinetic gearbox, but that one does have a durability, I believe. So that's why I'm using this one. Although this one goes up to a max of 320 wind speed. This is 23, so this definitely is better, but this one doesn't break. So, and I think I'm going to go up a little bit higher as well. Because it, at that level speed, at that height, the sometimes the wind dies down. So hopefully, if it's even up higher, it'll produce more, and it won't like stop. It'll just go constantly. All right, so. Oh, and the other thing with these scaffolding, I was doing it wrong. It's not right. It's not right click. It is, I think it's left click. Yeah, if you hold left click, or you don't hold it, but if you, yeah, as we can see, it's like going down. So I'm going up to way up there in the sky. 160, thanks to one of the comments. I always do that. I always go to shout out and then I don't have the name up. Kanan Bunny, I think, mentioned that it was 160. So we'll try it up here. And we'll see what we get from this. Now, hopefully it's not too high up. Holy cow, this is far up. because of my draw distance, I have turned down. How about we turn up the render distance? Yeah, let's go up to 16 and see if I get any there we go. I get pretty good frame rate up here, but as soon as I go down, it'll probably drop a bit. Anyway, let's do this before I spend too much time here. Trying to remember which. I think it's this one. All right. I guess it's there. So, is it? It's that way, isn't it? Yeah, there's the power out. And that goes that way. What's the wind speed up here? Just curious. 52. So let's see what we got here. 168,000. We are producing 42,000 EU per tick. All right, so that's pretty good up here. And then we will, let's going up even farther. I don't know if we can get more than that out. I have no clue, to be honest. Like if I connect to kind of thing, will I get more out than that? But anyway, that's about it for wrapping up point. We've run a bit long here, but I just wanted to get this done. And as we can see, this is pretty good, especially being all the way up here. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.